I just broke up with my girlfriend, so here's gonna be some thoughts about that and maybe some type of therapy. It is 10:04 right now, and I think I broke up with her at 6 o'clock 4 hours ago. We talked for about 3 hours, and I've just been kind of getting situated. Some thoughts are I've never cried more in my life. That is something that's true. And my dog is really sad. Um, that guy right there. Uh, but he'll be okay, and so will I. Mm. She was everything I could have ever wanted, and she ticked every box I ever had. From smart to funny to caring to 1,000% trust in her. She's the most beautiful human I've ever known. And I still walked away. And, you know, I have to live with that. And I have to live with the fact that I might regret this for ever. And that's the reality of the situation. Um, she is the first person to ever make me feel loved and seen, and she would have taken care of me if anything happened, and she was amazing. And if anyone ever gets to see this, I hope you feel the love that I had for her. And I hope you end up marrying them. Um, I think, you know, there's always hard times with that. And I think there's so many things that went wrong, and I have so many personal issues that when you add another person into the equation, that's who knows what happens, right? And I had such a beautiful connection with her that maybe I put some personal values to the side, or maybe I lost a bit of myself in that, which is all right. I'm confident in who I am and who I'm gonna be. Um, she, um, I wonder if I can edit this after. I don't. This is. I just sat down and started going. Um, you know, many of those TikToks that tell me what love is and how you should feel when you're in love, and she ticked every single one of them I could have ever thought of. She doesn't need male attention. She's not out going crazy places. She's smart. She'd be a great mother. She is passionate and smart, and she's the funniest girl I've ever met by a country mile. Um, in many ways, I don't think I'll ever meet anyone better than her, and that's hard to come to terms with personally, especially 4 hours after it happens. Um, and I'm well aware that that could possibly be the truth, and with how amazing she is, I think it's likely the truth, honestly. Um, she made me feel so wanted and seen, and I've never been closer to someone, and no one has ever seen those parts of me, and I've never lived life more, like even close, um, to as much I've lived in these 6 months that I was with her, ending 4 hours ago. I feel like, to a certain extent, I've always lived with my future kids in mind. I don't drink and I don't smoke because I want to be healthy for them. I am trying to find the right mother for them. Um, I just want to set them up for a good life and a better one than I've had. My childhood was almost non-existent. I just what I strive for in life and what I've always said I want to be is a good dad, and a dad that they'll be proud of having. And um, I feel like if I stayed with her, it would be doing a disjustice to that, and kind of my whole life work and what I've done to prepare myself for my kids. Mm, with that being said, it's not a black and white choice. It's there's so many factors that go into it. I loved her family. I love how she is with my family. I love how she is with my dog. That dog. Um, the time and memories are priceless. She made me feel pure and special. Um, like every time I was with her, there was some big bang going on in the sky, just telling me I'm in the right spot. And with every adventure, that bang in the sky, it would grow bigger and brighter, and it would feel the same in here. And I think it's the hardest thing I've ever done, and not even close to a second. Um, and if kids weren't in the equation, I could marry her tomorrow. I'd never question it. I'd be the happiest man alive, and I'd live a life full and be with the most amazing girl I've ever known. I showed her terrible parts of me, and she loved me anyways. And I did the same to her. Um, I'm fine being a burden to her, and I was always fine, and she was a burden to me, and we took care of each other, and that's hard, especially at mine and her age. It's not exactly, people don't expect us to get married, and that's okay. But I live my life a certain way to where that's what the goal is. Um, I'm okay. These next couple months are gonna be hard, you know? I'm gonna need people that love me, and there's not too many of that around, but my anxiety is probably gonna get a little worse. Not to speak that into existence, but you know, I was with someone I could count on for 6 months. Every single day I could count on her like that. And now I don't have that. I don't have, my person. So, anxiety, um, at the end of the day, we just didn't believe the same things. From religion to politics, which I don't really care about, to just being competitive in general, to wanting my last name. We just had a different outlook on life, and I think a majority of my life I've been scared, and I've never took a stand for myself, and I didn't really do what I believed in, and I believe I'm destined for great things and a good life, and many times I didn't do what I believed in. But I did this time. um, and that's important, and that's growth, and it's something I can be proud of personally, even though it's gonna end in months of sadness and despair and anxiety going 6-7. Um, you know, and I think me making this hard choice, me doing this is proving a lot to myself. And for a while there, I felt selfish for having such an amazing, beautiful girlfriend who people would kill for, and still wanting something else. And you know what? I came to realize that it's not selfish to want what I want and want what I see as a, you know, good path for me and my future family. It's not selfish to want that, and it's not selfish to act upon that and do what I believe in. It does feel wrong doing what I did with the person I did it with, and who knows? Maybe it could be wrong. Mm-hmm. She's so amazing that at some point you question, okay, well, if I leaving her is pretty much saying you can find better, and you start questioning, well, if I'm so compatible with her and she's so amazing and great and just she's stunning as well, by the way, drop dead. If that's all up here and we disagree here, what is the correlation to where if I agree with someone this much, but I disagree, I don't get along with them as well here, which I honestly doubt I will. I get along with her so well. what is the point where is this better? Or is this better or this better? Or should it be closer to here? Or um, and there's no right answer to that, and I don't think there should be. I don't really believe in the one per se. Um, and it's not to say that we didn't work to become more compatible. We became really close, and we put a lot of work in to accommodate to the other one's needs, and we always tried. Um, and I'm so grateful for what she's taught me. And she's a lot better of a person than me. She's, I don't think I could ever compare to her in niceness. I don't, I'm gonna miss her a lot. I don't know how I'm gonna do these next couple months without her. Next couple years, maybe. It's only been an hour since she left. And I'm stopping myself every second from opening this door and running to my car and speeding over to her and, you know, asking for a redo. But she wouldn't want that, and I broke up with her, so I think the deepest part of me wouldn't want that either. Um, I think a lot of thoughts. I think, I'll be okay. I'm gonna try lock in with God and try take my dog a whole lot more places and maybe be with more people that are on this little poster that I don't really see too often anymore. But it's gonna be rough, and I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be okay. Man, I did love her though. You guys should. I hope everyone gets to feel how I felt. I hope, because if someone can feel the way I did for her, then I think they could die happy. And I'm not saying I'm gonna kill myself, guys. I think, who knows? I think life has so much in store for me that I don't even know yet. I'm 22 and I feel like I'm stuck. But that's not reality. The reality is I'm not selfish, I'm not stuck. I'm right where I'm right where I'm at. That's all it is. And I can go this way or that way or up or down. But um I guess it's back to me, myself, and I. Just like the good old days, right? Um, hey, if you see this, I don't know who you are, but I'm very proud of you. Could be me in the future. Could be whoever's watching. I really don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with this. I've never recorded myself before in my entire life. Um, huh. I'm excited for the future. I'm sad for the present, but I believe in. Too much crying, guys. I'll check out. I'll see you guys later. Love you. I'm gonna be alright.